And finally, on tariffs. As soon as this week, the U.S. Supreme Court may rule on whether or not Donald Trump's chaotic tariff policy is constitutional. I've long been very clear that the Supreme Court should strike Donald Trump's tariffs down. The President's tariffs are an unlawful usurping of Congress's authority over trade, and I've seen firsthand throughout New York the President's tariffs are an unlawful usurping of Congress's authority over trade. And I've seen firsthand in New York how they've raised prices for families and shut down so many small businesses. Congress may not have a say on whether or how the Supreme Court will rule, but we absolutely have a say on future legislation on the President's tariff authority. The Senate has already voted 4 times on a bipartisan basis to reject Trump's illegal trade war. If the Supreme Court strikes down all or some of Donald Trump's tariffs, we know he'll come to Congress and demand another blank check. Republicans must be ready to buck up and tell him no. Senate Democrats will not support any legislation that hands the President a free pass to slap tariffs on whoever he likes. The consequences for our economy be damned in his eyes. No blank checks for an endless trade war. No blank checks for Donald Trump to issue tariffs whenever he likes, against whomever he likes, regardless of the consequences, particularly the American people, as it raises and raises and raises their cost of living. I yield the floor.